Hi guys, thanks for stopping by Music Trivia League. If you haven't already done so, could you hit that little red subscribe button down below? And of course, leave a thumbs up if you like the video, a thumbs down if you don't, and comments are always welcome. So without further ado, let's kick it back to our hosts, Ken the Zen and Johnny the Bone Man Strange. Enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Music Trivia League. My name is Ken the Zen, and I'm coming from you live from my music room right here. And I have another person that's here. You know who he is. He's my man, my right-hand man. On your screen, perhaps my left-hand man. I don't really know. But the man is Johnny the Bone Man. Strange.
Amen.
Mr. Bone Man, how are you doing?
Bone Man, I'm doing good, man. How are you, Ken the Zen?
I'm doing
What's
really
shaking?
well. Doing really well. It's a beautiful day outside, although I must say that the earth is changing its seasons, and that's okay because change is sometimes good. How do you feel about that?
I know what you're doing there. I know where you're going with this.
Oh, where am I heading? Where am I driving?
Change is good. Look, today, the word of the day is retribution, my friend.
Ooh. How much is that worth in Scrabble?
I don't know. There's no really fancy letters in it, but there's a lot of them.
I guess you would have to add to retro, perhaps.
It'd land on a double word score or something like that. So we have two players in the game today who had a rough go in their first matches, and they are back today to go head-to-head for redemption, to try and get one in the win column. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do know what you mean. Our competitors today are both return players, returning at 0-1. I'm afraid I know both of them would like to be 1-0, but unfortunately sometimes it just doesn't go that way for some people.
Sometimes you just need your fire lit, my friend. Now, what happened in the case of both of these players is that round two was the big stumbling point. And they both had the roll of the dice, the twist of fate, go against them. And I think they both felt like if luck had been on their side, their record might look a little different than it does today.
Right. Perhaps if they held their record 0-1 up to a mirror, it would look absolutely perfect to them now.
It might.
I don't know.
There are no mirrors in music trivia, but there are occasional rule changes, and maybe we have some of that going on today.
Well, I think that we might. In the Music Trivia League, our round number 2, our time to die. It is still time to die, but we have adapted things to hopefully have this match a little bit closer and matches going forward, but we will see, and you never know. It's still, luck of the draw. You still have to roll, and you still have to know stuff about the bands that do come up.
You still
Right?
got to know your stuff, my friends, but we'll get into the details of that rule change when we get to round 2 itself. But suffice it to say, some new wrinkles this time around, so we'll see what happens.
Well, I love that. So on today's match, returning, we have Count Geracula versus Allstage Jim. So if you remember, excuse me, Allstage Jim's match, round 1 was a little bit iffy for him, and then round 2, well, he rolled Wilco and didn't know anything about Wilco, and unfortunately, Microphone, who he was against, was a Wilco assassin and completely took him out, and that pretty much ended things right there for him.
Yeah.
Now, Count Geracula, similar, but he was in round number 1 against the A-team, and he came out of round number 1, I believe, with the points tie record anyways.
Yep.
And then round 2,
Same deal.
absolutely destroyed him. So I'm so glad to have both these gentlemen on here as we bring in the new round number 2, and then we'll see how they do. So should we introduce these players?
Let's bring him in, man.
All right, let's bring in Allstage Jim and see how he's feeling.
Oh,
Hello.
ladies and gentlemen, Allstage Jim. All right.
Welcome back to the program, Jimmy. How are you feeling today?
Good, buddy. Good.
Good, good.
Really well.
Well, I'm super happy to have you back, and John and I were just talking about that evil round 2 from last time. I want you to tell us your experience with your game.
Well, it was funny because a band Lighthouse, who I followed since like 1970, 71, that's the one that really tripped me up, was a question about their song "One Fine Morning." So I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is, brother. But you know what? Like, and I alluded this when you asked me a day about coming back on. I was like, no, I humiliated myself the first time. Why am I going to do this the second time? But if you can't make fun of yourself and have fun at it, what's the point? So
I absolutely appreciate what you're saying there. There's no question about it. And that's something that everybody at home should take into account. You do have to poke fun at yourself sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
This life could be miserable if you don't do that. So why not have a laugh? We get to choose if we laugh or cry. So I'm going to laugh. Bone Man, what about you?
I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I mean, yeah, man. I don't wear this hat because, you know, it makes me look good. I wear this hat because the Bone Man likes to laugh.
and a great laugh you do have.
And refer to himself in the third person.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Allstage Jim. So today you're playing Count Geracula. Do you have any words of wisdom for your opponent today?
I wish him the best of luck. I hope he does really, really well. So that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this gentleman. He is.
How sporting.
We already have a gentleman in the league, but, although after last match, we don't know.
The gentleman.
But on another note, let's bring in Count Geracula and see how he's doing today. All right. Well, hello to you, Count. How are you doing on this fine day?
Welcome.
Hey, it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I'm glad you got out of your coffin, and I hope that the light in your window does not make you go, there's light in the window,
Not today.
Fantastic. So thank you so much for coming back on the show. Now, we've been kind of talking. The theme of the show is retribution. And I know you kind of had a real rough round number 2. I believe you went into round number 2 with the tied as the points record, and then your opponent got 16 points on you and just destroyed you. So how do you feel about your time here in the Music Trivia League?
Well, as it happened, I just got 2 bands that I kind of not made a point not to listen to, but didn't particularly ever enjoy at any period of time. So, yeah, it's hard to know something about something that is always like change the station.
Well,
if there's kids watching, it's because we used to listen to the radio and actually change the station.
Flip the switch.
Oh, yeah. It was wonderful times. God bless the 50s to 2000s.
That's right.
So, Count Geracula, you're back on the show, and how do you feel you're going to do today? Do you have any kind words for your opponent, Allstage Jim?
May the best loser not lose again.
That's what Kennedy said.
May the best loser not lose again.
May all of your scandals be private.
All right, gentlemen. Well, then, with that, Allstage Jim, are you ready to get on with the show?
Sure.
Fantastic. Count Geracula, are you ready for this mean game we call the Music Trivia League?
Oh, I was born ready.
Talking good game here.
What do you think about that, Bone Man? These guys are ready to go.
I think it's time to do round 1, gentlemen.
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
Right, Count Geracula, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Allstage Jim, you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, round number 1 starts like this. Skid Row reached number 6 with this ballad in 1990. Name that song, please. All right, Skid Row. This is a great record, John. One of my favorites. Oh my
that's
gosh.
my era, man.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was one of those youth gone wilds. There's no question.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Count Geracula. What do you have written down there?
I remember you.
I remember you. That's for
One for Geracula.
And Allstage Jim. What did you have written down there?
Went totally blank. And when Susie said it, I was like, that's the one.
Yeah, well, he remembers you, but he doesn't remember the song. Oh, well. 1-0, Johnny. Question number 2.
1-0 for Geracula. Question number 2. Calcutta was a number 1 hit in 1961 for this band leader, who also had a popular variety show that ran from 1951 to 1982. Band leader from the 60s.
All right.
TV show.
Calcutta, Johnny. That's the name of a place, isn't it?
It is. I've never been. Have you?
I've never been at all.
Maybe we'll tour there one day.
Perhaps. Maybe they have lots of therapists there.
Maybe.
No, I don't know. Calcutta. And Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
You see it?
Roy Clark?
Yeah.
Clark.
All right. And
Good
Count
guess.
Dracula.
But.
I have Guy Lombardo.
Oh, another good guess.
I'm afraid you're both incorrect this time, but the answer was Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk. The Lawrence Welk Show. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that show, to be quite honest with you.
Well,
But
to be
I'm
fair,
going to check it out, I think.
It only ran for 30 years, so it would be difficult to catch it.
I usually don't tune in till the trend is about 35 years. That's why I like the Beatles in the 90s.
Understood. Understood.
All right, then. Question number 3. Mike Post reached number 10 in 1975 with the theme song from this television show. All right.
1970s television, man.
Well, I'll tell you this. 1975 for me was a make or break year.
Indeed.
That's when I was born.
It was.
My mommy said, it's okay. You can come into this world. And here I am, entertaining you all with music trivia.
Indeed.
Right.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, Count Geracula. What did you have there?
I have Happy Days.
Ooh.
This was before my time.
This will be a sad
Right.
day for you, I'm afraid.
Before my reruns, even.
Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
Starsky and Hutch.
Oh,
Good guess and close.
both quality shows. However, it was the Rockford Files.
Wow.
The
Rockford Files, 1975. Never watched that one.
No, I've
Good show.
never heard that much either.
All right, let's move on. Question number 4. Gentlemen, Rolling in the Deep was a #1 smash for this artist in 2011. Rolling in the Deep, 2011.
I have had the pleasure of playing this song. John, have you?
I saw an impersonator perform it
Oh,
in Berlin, Germany.
yes, I was also there. I thought that was yeah, for sure. There's no question about it. And Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
Taking a guess. Oasis.
Oh, sounds like a lovely place to be, but no. Count Dracula?
Yeah, I'm guessing too. You guys got me over a barrel today.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. Oh,
Guess.
I'm afraid the beautiful woman was Adele.
I
Rolling in the
almost wrote
Deep.
that. This
Yeah.
is 2. Adele and Lawrence Welk.
Well,
They both got me.
that's okay, guys. The good news is it's only a 1-point game,
That's true.
right? So we're doing okay.
We're living up to our reputation, I guess.
You guys are really living up to the O and 1.
These are tricky questions.
They are tricky questions for sure. Okay, question number 5. In 2014, Nicki Minaj hit number 2 with this single about a snake. Name that song. All right.
Name that snake.
Name that snake. Name that snaky song. It is not Slither by Velvet Revolver.
It isn't?
No, it didn't even have anything to do with the question. So it couldn't have been, right? Okay, Allstage Jim, what'd you have written down there?
I have written Constrictor.
Oh, that's an excellent Alice Cooper record, but I'm afraid wrong here. Count Dracula.
Well, in homage to Nicki and to Ice Cube, I have Anaconda written down.
Oh, and also Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Or one.
Yeah.
Geracula with the snake songs.
Yeah, his Anaconda does want some.
He's a very serpentine player.
Oh.
Ooh, hello. All right, let's move on to question number 6. We have a 2-0 game here, so a tight defensive battle.
Yep.
Question number 6. According to Edison Lighthouse's 1970 hit, Love Grows Where Who Goes? Love grows where who goes?
Where who goes? Jeepers. Well, then.
It's one of my favorite songs when I was a kid.
Oh, I love it. I look forward to. I'm actually going to announce this now and go above the 15 seconds. But sometime in the future, I'm going to do a YouTube playlist of all the songs that we feature right here on the show.
Oh, wow.
That way, people who haven't heard it can be like, oh, there it is. There's the theme from the Rockford Files. I've been looking for that my whole life.
Right.
It was a top 10 hit. Can you imagine?
I cannot imagine. Count Geracula, what did you have written down there?
I wrote Nobody.
Oh, Nobody is just a little bit outside of what we were looking for.
Mm.
Allstage Jim, what did you have written there?
Rosemary.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Rosemary.
Allstage Jim on the board.
He is in.
We got a 2-1 game here.
Love it.
Love that song.
Back to 1 point, right? Just
Starting to sweat.
2-1. Here we go.
Question number 7. Bruce Springsteen hit the top 10 in 1994 with his ode to the streets of this city. Name that city, please.
What city? Springsteen.
Yeah, what city? I remember this song coming out. It was really nice. I liked it.
Pretty sure it was Bismarck, North Dakota. No? Wasn't.
Maybe.
Wasn't.
Maybe.
There must be a song about that.
Well, if there isn't, there will be.
Yes, we'll write it.
Yeah, we've inspired somebody. Okay, and Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
I've written 2 here, and I crossed out 1. You watch. The one I crossed out will be it.
Oh, probably.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, I'm afraid, is incorrect. And Geracula, what did you have written down there?
Was this part of the soundtrack of the movie of the same name?
May
I
have
would
been.
imagine it could be.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia for 1. Geracula.
Hey, Philadelphia. Where'd you go? All right.
3-1 match.
3-1 match.
Long way to go. Long way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully none of our competitors are having any sort of PTSD moments.
That's right.
We're doing-
That's right.
we're
Do
doing
we need
okay?
to bring in a counselor of any sort?
Yeah.
My
no.
terror sweats are now just anxiety sweats. Okay.
3-1 game. We go to question 8. How are we on our Canadian artists? Feist was counting up the accolades with this number 8 song in 2007. Feist counting up the accolades. I saw Feist live and she blew me away.
She was a good. I remember the first time I heard Feist on the radio with her whispery voice, and I really enjoyed it. And,
She's amazing. She's fabulous.
Probably this song, but to be honest, I'm not sure. But I remember her voice and really liking it.
She's
And
great.
it became a thing, too. Like, a lot of people are emulating that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's more like Alice Cooper. What do you mean?
That was Smeagol.
Oh gosh. All right, Count Dracula. What did you have written down there?
I have, I don't know if it's words or numerals, but I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4 for 1.
That adds up to a point. Allstage Jim, what did you have written down?
Nothing. I had no idea.
Not
Nothing.
a Feister. Not a feisty player.
No. Is Feist in your wheelhouse, Jim?
No, not at all, brother.
Not so much. You got to check her out, man. She's got a beautiful voice. There's no question.
She has incredible control. It's remarkable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Question 9. We got a 4-1 game. It's all round 1 for Geracula today.
All right. Question number 9. Genesis teamed up with Spitting Image to create a memorable video for this number 4 song from 1987. Name that song.
One of my favorite videos. Great song, too.
I have to admit that I rewatch this music video all the time, and every single time I enjoy it. Even though the content's not enjoyable,
No.
the video is a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's really compelling.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I immediately
Allstage.
think I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe not. Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
Abracadabra.
Oh, he wants to reach out and
Grab ya.
but I'm afraid that is incorrect to do. And as an answer, Count Geracula, what did you have written down there?
I probably definitely misspelled studio.
Yeah, maybe you spelled that correct. I don't know, but unfortunately, the answer is incorrect, and I believe that was Phil Collins, which could be tricky.
Mm.
You know, he was the singer of Genesis at the time in the 80s. But the answer was Land of Confusion.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Well, you have to go watch the video for Land of Confusion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will. I'll probably just see myself playing this game.
In times of political hardship, which is always, this is a go-to music video. It's all about the Cold War in the 80s, puppet style.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Now it's coming back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a moment too late.
Like Party at Ground Zero by Fishbone is kind of similar with like the big Reagan and all that stuff.
Yeah. It was quite the time, no question. Actually, you know, it's funny. In grade 4, I remember, which would have put us about 1984, I remember making my very first puppet in school, and it had like ping pong ball eyes and that kind of stuff. And strangely enough, this video wasn't far from it. So perhaps that was the thing.
Was it one of the guys from Genesis making a hot dog out of his own tongue and eating it? It's a whacked video, guys. Seriously.
It's pretty interesting.
It's crazy. Let's move on to the last question of round one. And we have a 4-1 game. Still lots of points to be played for. And we'll see how you do with this one from the 70s. In 1978, the band Radio reached number 8 with a song inspired by these nursery rhyme characters. Looking for a nursery rhyme here.
Hickory dickory dock. No,
That's Andrew Dice Clay, right? Yeah.
he's been in some nurseries, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
a fellow that did not age well.
No, he didn't. Well, you know, I can't say too much about him. I am talking with his people to be on the program.
Of course.
Yes.
We wanted to have him on against Kinnison, but we can't get Kinnison's ghosts in here.
You know, I know some people that could talk to him. It'll be all right.
Yeah, me too, actually, now that I
Yeah,
think about
we're
it.
okay. Okay, Count Geracula. Let's finish this round off. What did you have?
All right, I put Jack and Jill.
Jack
For one,
Hill went
yes.
Up the hill. All right, and Allstage Jim.
No idea.
No
Idea from Allstage.
You're more a Hansel and Gretel kind of guy, I would imagine.
Probably.
Handsome and Gretel.
Oh, absolutely.
Van Hessling.
Yes, he's good. He's good indeed.
So we come to the end of round one at 5-1. So Gerard picked up a couple points there on the fly. Allstage Jim's still getting warmed up, but the new and improved round two might just tip the scores back the other way.
I absolutely love it. It is, it is only a 4-point game, and as both these gentlemen know, in the prior round two, that's nothing.
That's right.
That's just a quick little stumble.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the new rules hold out for you guys. Johnny, why don't you get to these rules? Round number 2.
Okay, trivia fans, it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 5 bands or the roller's choice. There are 3 questions for each player in the round. When the player hears which band was rolled, he or she will decide if the questions are worth 1 point each or 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in time to die. So if a player gets a question wrong, the points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. Now, if you're ready, it's time to die.
Absolutely. All right, Count Geracula. So you're coming in round number 2 with the lead at 5-1. So you get to choose. Would you like to roll first, or would you like to defer to Allstage Jim?
You know what? I'll be gracious. Allstage Jim, you go for it.
Look at that. A beautiful man, a beautiful heart. I love it. All right, Allstage Jim, here we go. You want me to roll for you?
Yeah, please, brother. I haven't got dice.
All right. Well, time to die. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to let you know what the bands are, just to see if we can get some palpitations happening. You know, get those heart, get the motor running, that kind of stuff. Here we are. So the bands today are either Deep Purple, The Wiggles, Queen, Van Halen, or The Eagles. So hopefully there's something on there that you like, Allstage Jim, and you can roll, and we'll see if we'll get it. All right. So you got number 1. Johnny, what does number 1 correspond to?
Number 1 today is Roller's Choice, Allstage Jim. You get to pick your band.
Wow. All right.
Deep Purple.
And he's going full purple. No surprises
I
there.
love it. I absolutely love it.
All right.
All right. Round number 2. Here we are. Deep Purple. Question number 1.
Hold on. What are these going to be worth, Jim? 2 or 1?
2.
2. He's going big.
He's going for it. Like it.
You know, they say go big or go home.
Yeah.
He's already at home. He's going big anyways. I absolutely love it.
All right.
Question
All right, here
number
we go.
1, the category of Deep Purple. Deep Purple has seen many band member changes. Name the original singer and guitar player.
Rod Evans would be the original singer, and Richie Blackmore was the original guitarist.
For 2.
Boom, boom.
Oh, this round 2 is not so bad, right?
Round number 2. Round number 2. Turning up Jimmy.
All right. Question number 2. Name Deep Purple's debut 1968 album.
Book of Talisman.
Ken the Zen?
That is incorrect. We have Shades of Deep Purple.
Oh, we didn't give Gerard a chance to steal that.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. And, I'm like that.
That's cool. That's
Gerard, would you have gotten Shades of Deep Purple? I know you're an honest guy, and I believe you.
cool. No, I was just gonna say self-titled.
Deep Purple. There you go.
All
Well,
right. No harm, no foul.
yeah, little DP's
Nope.
not so bad.
We have a 5-3 game as we go on to the next question.
Okay, question number 3.
Take it, Ken the Zen.
And the last for Allstage Jim here. Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and which other band has been referred to as the unholy trinity of British hard rock and heavy metal?
Purple, Sabbath, and who?
Yep. Yeah, all pretty good bands.
Oh man, I'd have to say Zeppelin, but in my heart, I don't think that's the answer. But Zeppelin.
Well, Jim, never listen to your heart, my friend, because Zeppelin is correct.
Zeppelin is correct
For
for
2
2.
points.
And a tie game.
Do you know who I thought it was? Can I say this?
Please, yeah.
You're right, Heat.
Oh, okay.
Well, that would have been a good guess,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
would've- It would have been incorrect, I'm afraid. But
How critical will that decision prove to be in the end, as we now have a tie game at 5-5?
do we ever?
Oh.
Fantastic. 5-5, Gerard. Are you doing
All
okay?
right. Oh yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
The Count Geracula in the daytime. He's still strong.
Why don't you roll the dice?
All right.
All right.
I got a 4.
Question or number 4, Johnny. What does that correspond to?
It's going to be Van Halen
Oh
today.
gosh. Okay.
How you feel about that, Count Geracula?
Uh,
Might as well jump.
yeah, let's give her a go.
All right.
Dive her down.
Ken the Zen?
Dive her down. All right. Question number 1. In 1981, Van Halen covered Roy Orbison's song "Pretty Woman." Name the album that was from.
Van Halen 2.
I'm afraid you're incorrect there. Allstage Jim for the 2-point steal.
Dive her down.
Bingo for 2
For
points.
2.
Good job, Jimmy.
Round 2.
Round two for
2.
Gerard, but like Jim knows too. We'll see. Anything can happen.
It's 7-5 in favor of Allstage Jim. He's got the lead.
Luck.
Can he hold it as we go to this 2-pointer in Van Halen? If we're ready. Van Halen has had many different band members. Other than the original 4 members, name 2 others.
Sammy Hagar and trying to think of Eddie's son there. What his name is?
5, 4, 3,
We'll say Wolfgang.
2.
Hopefully he's a namesake.
Oh, snap.
Pulled that out of the fire,
Got it.
Geracula.
2 points.
For 2.
Gang Van Halen on bass guitar.
And a 7-7 match. This is we're gonna hit round 3, and it's gonna be hot.
She's a friggin' barn burner, buds.
Oh, Canada. Gosh, I love you. Okay, question number 3 and the last question here in Van Halen. Van Halen had Gary Cherone guest star on which Van Halen album?
Well, I'll just say 1984. I don't know who Gary Cherone is.
Oh, he's more than words, buddy. More than words.
buddy.
Oh, really?
He's wholehearted. It's okay.
I should know that, but I don't.
Get the funk out.
I knew nothing.
Mutha, I don't want to go to school today. All right, Allstage Jim for the steal. What did you have there?
I can see the album cover and I can't think of the name. I'm gonna say no, it was a live album. I don't know.
Oh, the answer today, gentlemen, was Van Halen 3.
Trois.
Van
Whoa.
Halen 3.
What year would that have been? Was that the 90s record?
I think, I'm not positive, but I would say it was maybe late 90s, early
Yeah.
2000s. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah.
They only did the one record with
Yeah.
him.
With Gary. Check it out, lads. End of round 2, we have a 7-7 match. So, Allstage Jim, you're now the round 2 guy, man.
I like it. I like it. So up, you guys, how are you feeling right now, Allstage Jim? After that round number 2, you feeling good?
Luck, I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, fantastic. Well,
Gerard's pushing me right to the rail here.
oh, he's doing good. You guys are
Likewise.
doing good.
Likewise.
Gerard, how do you feel about round number 2? With the bane of your existence, no longer you're gonna get a number 2 tattoo. You've had it.
Yeah. Well, I feel, especially with Van Halen, being all in the news and such, that I'm doing them a disservice by not knowing more. That was like my older brother's music.
Well, to be fair, I'm not a big Van Halen guy myself, and the third rendition of them, even though I love Extreme, I still never. It was already too late for me. But it's not too late for either of you guys, because we're gonna go into round number 3. We're gonna find out who the best of the best is.
Who is the best of the best? All right.
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of the best?
Of course. And as a tiebreaker, what I'm going to do is I'm picking a number in my brain that I have right here in front of me written down between 1 and 10, and whoever is closest will go first. If it's a tie still, well, I respect my elders. So, Allstage Jim, that will be you if it's a tie. Okay. Count Geracula, between 1 and 10, pick a number.
You know what? I'm going to keep with the theme, and I'm going to say 7.
7, okay. Allstage Jim?
3.
And the number was 6. So Count Geracula, you will give us your 3 numbers first.
Let's just do 7, 8, 9.
Oh, consecutively.
In sequence, I like it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Allstage Jim?
11, 15, 19.
11, 15. Oh, all in the teens.
All odd numbers for Allstage Jim.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Count Geracula, since you got the tiebreaker, we'll have Allstage Jim go first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So question number 11 for Allstage Jim is in the album of Talking Heads 77. Would you like to make this worth 5 points, 3 points, or 2 points?
2.
2 points. Okay. So question number 11. Talking Heads 77. This debut record from Talking Heads contained this single, which went to number 92 on the Hot 100. Name that Talking Heads song.
No idea.
I'm afraid that is not correct. Now, now, Gerard, you can't get any points for this, but just out of curiosity's sake, did you happen to know the answer?
No.
Psycho Killer. Yeah, indeed. So
Yeah.
I'm afraid that was incorrect. But being a tie game, we'll have Gerard go. Question number 7.
Okay.
Question number 7. The category is The Velvet Underground. The Velvet Underground.
Okay.
How many points would you like on that?
May as well make it 5.
I like this. He's going
Wait,
for it. Okay.
Do I lose points?
You don't. You
Okay.
don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5.
All right,
Wow.
then. I love it. Question number 7 for 5 points. The Velvet Underground. The Velvet Underground. This album featured only one single from the band. Name that single.
Take a walk on the wild side.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Jim, would you like to have a guess at this?
No idea, brother.
The song was called What Goes On. What
Goes on indeed. 7-7 it remains.
I like it. We go back to Allstage Jim then. Number 15 is Marvin Gaye's What's Going On? Would you like that to be your 3 or 5 point question?
I'll go with Gerard's logic. Make it 5.
Oh, he's doing it. He's going, okay.
Right.
Number 5. Okay, so 5 points. Marvin Gaye's What's Going On? This album was the first to credit Motown's in-house band. Name that band. Motown's in-house band.
Oh. Something.
5.
Yeah, I know.
3, 2,
Cooper Brothers.
1. Oh, you're so close.
I know I am.
But Gerard, do you want to take a guess at this?
Is it the Corporation?
No, it's the Funk Brothers, I'm afraid.
Mm.
Funk Brothers. Sorry, Jim, you were close.
Gary Martin's band.
You had the family aspect going on, no question.
Still got a 7-7 game here, man. This is
do.
coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
All right, so question number 8.
Question number 8 for Geracula. The record is Pulp's Different Class. You big Pulp guy?
In orange juice.
Of course. So you have 2 points and 3 points available for Pulp's Different Class.
2 points, please.
For 2, the question is, Pulp had a number 2 hit on the British charts with this top single from Different Class. On a side note, it is also the title of the album for the Japanese release. What is the name of that single from Pulp?
Oh, this is one of my favorite songs.
If it's a song I'm thinking of, I'm running through the words in my head to see if,
Yeah,
the title is in there. Probably is.
probably. All right, 5, 4,
Woohoo!
3, 2, 1.
That's my guess.
That's Blur.
Oh,
5,
well then,
4.
we bad at that.
I'm sorry, that was incorrect. Allstage, Jim, do you have a stab at
No
this
idea.
one? The song, which is one of my favorite songs of all time, and you gentlemen must check this out because it's great, and it is called Common People.
Oh,
Yes.
You know that one now? It's coming back to you?
well, I know the song quite well, but I don't know,
I saw her there at the supermarket. Yeah, man.
I've played that song. I never knew the band.
Well, it is. It's that chunky stuff that goes in the OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
Indeed. 7-7 it remains.
Here we go. Fantastic. All right, Jim. Category number 19. Let's see what we got here. Category 19 is Grimes. The album is Art Angels. Okay.
Okay.
Got 3 points available
This is going to
here.
be for 3. All right. Professionally known as Grimes, this is which Canadian singer-songwriter's 4th album?
What's her name?
What is this girl's name that goes by Grimes?
M. Griner.
Oh, that's
a good guess.
That's a good guess. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Gerard, take a stab at this.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
I'm here to learn.
I love it. I love it. Well, your education is coming, and it is Claire Boucher. Claire Boucher, Grimes.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she's one of those
write that
CBC Canadian singer-songwriter darlings.
Grimes is
Nice.
quite good. I like her.
Nice.
We're coming down to the final question of round 3 at 7-7.
Oh,
Geracula can steal a win here.
absolutely. All right, question number 9, or category number 9. All right, is Santana's Abaraxis. Okay, and you're going to put that for 3 points, let's say.
Yep.
Okay. Which Fleetwood Mac song did Santana cover and take all the way to the top 5?
For all the marbles.
All the marbles. Game is on the line.
Rhiannon.
Oh, I'm afraid that is incorrect. Jim, just for fun.
Going your own way?
Oh, it's Black Magic Woman.
Really? That was
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. According to, the internet. Anyways.
Wow.
I'm not a big Mac fan. Johnny likes the Mac. Have you ever heard
Yeah, I don't. Of course, Santana does a great version of Black Magic
Yeah,
Woman.
for
We all know
sure.
that.
Yeah.
In fact, more people know his version than the Fleetwood Mac, I would suspect.
I would
Yeah,
suspect that as
myself
well.
included.
I think I've seen them play it live, and it was pretty good. But missing that guitar, of course. Although Lindsey Buckingham, pretty awesome.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
All
Ken the
right.
Zen, we have our first ever sudden death overtime in the Music
Ooh.
Trivia League at 7-7.
And a slow and painful sudden death. It will be.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna need for yeah, I know, right? So what we're gonna need for you, or Johnny, do we want to tell them what this round is all about?
So it all comes down to this: sudden death. With everything on the line, it's appropriate that sudden death is all about the lyrics. We'll give the players part of a line of lyrics from a popular song, and they'll finish the line, if they can. Sudden death means one and done. The first player to get one wrong that his or her opponent gets right is out of the game and therefore real gone. We'll play until we have a winner, even if it means we have to play all night long. Our players have been neck and neck so far. Let's see who survives sudden death.
Gerard, are you good with that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Allstage Jim, are you good with that?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. All right, gentlemen. Here we go. I wonder if I should give you the song title or if I should just give it to you. What do you think, Johnny?
Give him the title. Why not? It's overtime. Let's do it.
Overtime. I love it. Okay. The name of this song is Sweet Child O' Mine. Okay. I hate to look into those eyes and see what?
L.A. Guns was a great band.
L.A. Guns was a great band. Tracy Guns was a guitar player of Guns N' Roses, right?
Yes, of course.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the jour, as they say.
Indeed. Oui. They had good soup in the jour.
They sure do daily. Count Geracula. What did you have written down there?
Had to be me first. I put an ounce of pain.
An ounce of pain is correct.
Is correct.
And
Oh.
Allstage Jim, what did you have written down there?
Congratulations, Gerard.
Oh, gosh, there we go.
Stumped on the G and R.
Good job, gentlemen. Well, congratulations to you, Count Geracula.
Thank you.
Well-earned victory.
This means I'm undefeated.
This means you've
That's
got
right.
you've got a perfect record.
You
Here
do have a
too.
perfect record. Very consistent.
Yeah, it's, if you have an O and a 2 and you throw it in the mirror, buddy, you're 2-0 all day long.
Overtime is just like a penalty shootout in soccer, man. It just it comes down to a bit of luck,
It
right?
sure does. It's
Yep.
just
Congratulations, Gerard.
Well,
Boys,
thank you.
thank you again. This has been a lot of fun. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Allstage Jim. And this could have went either way. We had a tough battle, and I think we proved why we were both here on the Tournament of Unchampions.
well, that's so funny. So Count Dracula now being 1-1, how are you feeling? Are you feel like you're on the upswing and you're ready to go 2-1, or what's your trajectory?
Today was a slog. It was a slug. It was a rainstorm on cross country day. Like we got to the finish line. It just it just took a while to get there, right?
Wow,
It was some tough questions definitely this time
it
around.
was great. But that's the thing, when you have return players too, we kind of skimmed the surface questions, right? And then we'll see what happens,
Now we go deep.
All right, Allstage Jim, I'm afraid 0-2, my man.
I'm good with that, brother. It's a lot of fun. I'm good with that.
The most important thing in my life is consistency, and you are definitely that. Okay, so thank you so much for being you, because I love you, and that's fantastic.
Thanks, brother.
Absolutely.
Likewise.
All right, gentlemen, I guess we're going to let you go, and Johnny and I will wrap this match up. Congratulations, Count Geracula. Ha, you win a 1.
Well done, sir.
All right.
See you, boys.
Back to the crypt for me. Take care, fellas.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
See you, man.
See you, gentlemen.
Oh, all right.
Overtime, man.
Sudden death,
OT, man.
right? In case they didn't, pass away in time to die in this evil game. Sudden death got them.
That's what we play for, man. We play for overtime. That's why we lift all them weights.
Oh, we sure do. What a tight match. And Count Geracula, I'm sure, is feeling a little bit relieved after last time. I think he came out of the match really believing that he should have won, or could have won, at least.
Yep.
And you know, he did get his retribution today.
He got his. And I feel like Allstage Jim got a measure of retribution, too, because he was right in there until overtime, man. That can go either way. And I think he can look at this match as an improvement on his first performance and feel like he can come back and probably get there. You know, he's just push just a little bit over the hump, and he'll get that first win, I think.
It was so close. I mean, when you have a tie match, it really comes down to every single question.
Absolutely.
Right. So is he kicking himself for the Deep Purple question? Shades of Deep Purple?
Maybe.
We don't know.
That's
don't know what's going on.
That's a mental thing, too. It's like it comes with experience, you know. Playing those games, coming up with the answer to a question you actually know in the moment, on the spot. Sometimes it just takes a bit of experience before you have that kind of presence of mind to deliver in the moment. And I feel like Allstage Jim is right there, you know. Just tip over just a little bit, and everything changes.
Well, you know, the thing is he was probably salivating going into that sudden death, thinking, I got this. I got a shot. And, you know, he took a shot. And unfortunately, you know, Allstage Jim around London, local legend, he's a drummer. So he's probably not up on lyrics all so much. So that round, you know, he could probably whip up that beat, no problem. However, Gerard, another local legend, singer, perhaps he's even sang that song. Who knows?
He may have. And if he has, more power to him, because I sure couldn't.
Well, if Sheryl Crow can do it, then Count Geracula can do it.
Absolutely. There's nothing she can do that he can't.
No, not much. Not much at all, except for Tom Petty.
Someday we'll have Geracula versus Sheryl Crow on this program, and we'll just see about that.
We will see about that. Everybody watching, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And hopefully you had a great time. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out a lot. And tell your friends, because this is a grassroots movement. And without you, there's no us.
That's right.
And we like us.
We do.
So
aren't we fun?
help you build us, and we'll build you. And then together, we'll be like Frosty and hopefully never melt.
Indeed.
Right.
Well said, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been writing that for a long time. Well, I just want to say goodbye to everybody. Mr. Bone Man, any
Cheers.
famous last words for the people at home?
Oh, hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye. Hasta luego. Till next time.
See ya.